He weighed in at 156.3 pounds, wearing brown trunks with tan and white trim. His record, 6 victories, no defeats, 1 draw. 5 of those victories coming by way of knockout. From Garden City, Kansas, but fighting out of Oxnard, California, Richard, the Kid Kansas, Acevedo. Introducing out of the red corner. He weighed in at 156 pounds, wearing camouflage trunks with green trim. His record, perfect. 6 fights, 6 victories. 4 of those victories coming by way of knockout. From Fajardo, Puerto Rico, Bryan the Hunter Polaco.
Okay, gentlemen, you know the rules. I want a good, clean fight. Protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands at all times. Good luck to both of you. Touch them up.
Apparent unbeaten middleweights. The hunter, Bryan Polaco, comes from Puerto Rico, Fajardo to be exact, and Kansas Kid. Not Kid Kansas like Alan Garcia, but the Kansas Kid. Well, he came up with Victor Ortiz and Brandon Rios, part of that move from Garden City, Kansas, over to Oxnard, California, and he's trained by Roger Romo, the half-brother of El Feroz, Fernando Vargas.
Acevedo, look at him. I like his build. Yeah. First of all, yeah, good size, good stature.
See that stab jab from Polaco? He says, go ahead.
No, Polaco, southpaw. Coming out with that fast jab already. You already know what it's all about. Watch the head clashes as both guys look to line up their backhands. Watch the war up that's going to happen with the lead hands by both gentlemen. And, ooh, nice counter right there on the inside. Nice uppercut.
Ooh, all right. Polaco sent back by Acevedo, who's got 5 knockouts and 6 victories, plus that 1 draw against Jose Carlos Rivera in August of 2019. And that straight right lands on the chin of Polaco.
It's a good shot to land against the southpaw. Right hand and that left hook right there on the temple. Got Polaco's attention. It's all about positioning. That's what, you know, southpaw, the open stance battle is all about positioning. Whoever gets the best at that, meaning get that foot on the outside, they're going to have more control to be able to line up their back foot. But if you get caught on the inside, a lot of times you have to deal with the southpaw left hand coming right down the middle, as you saw right there.
As you see the overhead look, the battle for that foot positioning, wanting to be on the outside. Polaco does it well, but then the great counter from Acevedo.
Yeah, in the southpaw, they have the advantage because they're used to seeing the angles coming from the right-handers or the orthodox fighter. That's the only advantage that they truly have, honestly.
Let me tell you something about why Acevedo's looking sharp early on. While they were building Roger Romo's gym in Oxnard, in Ventura, California, Romo was out in Houston sparring Troy Isley, who's going to be on this card in a very important fight against Javier Martinez, as well as Lorenzo Truck Simpson out of Baltimore. So he's getting really good work during this camp.
Yeah, good work is extremely important. You know, iron sharpens iron. If you're sparring weak sparring partners, you're not going to get ready for the event. You can get ready, but, you know, you want to be challenged inside the gym. So that way, when you get inside the ring, it's easy on fight night.
Polaco told me, look, I dreamed of this moment. So there's no nerves, because I always asked to be in this position, and I have to take advantage of this. But Acevedo's just very quick with that counter right.
And I like Acevedo. I like his combinations as well. He's not throwing single punches. He's throwing combos. Just lets me know that he's comfortable, you know, and he also believes in his chin. A lot of guys, they throw 1 or 2 shots because they're afraid to get hit. Not combination punchers. They're brave. They believe in their chin.
Ooh, good exchange from both right there. Okay, Karoma and Emmanuel Savoy in the corner of Bryan Polaco.
Oh, you got the jitters out, right? Yeah. All right, come on. Take a deep breath. The jab is beautiful, bro. The jab is beautiful. Keep using it. Look.
Stay there, stay there, stay in the corner. Stay in the box.
We talk about how Acevedo's looking sharp. Well, Polaco's looking sharp, Tim, because he did 8 weeks in camp with Xander Zayas for his last fight that we just saw a couple weeks ago. So both of these guys really went in against elite level competition in the gym.
This is one of them fights where you can get signed. You know, both guys are undefeated. Yeah. And whoever beats who's going to move on. And it's a possibility they can get signed by Top Rank.
Xander telling me that Polaco is very good with his counters.
Yes,
and
he is.
Sharp with his distance. But Acevedo there lands a nice right to the body and then a left hook to the chin of Polaco, who takes it well.
Good jab. Polaco just, again, positioning. He's just better at it. Acevedo's moving to his right, moving the wrong way right now. He lined up a right hand to the body. Great shot. But if Polaco gets on his jab a little bit more, he'll be able to dictate the pace a little bit. See the head clash? Remember I told you the head clash. I'm telling you, both guys are getting ready to line up their right hands or their back hands.
Neither got the worse for wear so far after that head clash. Polaco has several amateur losses to Roniel Iglesias, a multiple gold medalist from Cuba. He had 244 amateur bouts, while Acevedo only had 80. And you see Polaco trying to put the pressure on.
Well, it's easy to hit. I mean, Acevedo is keeping his head. Just look at his head. It's very, very limited head movement coming from him. Not getting his head off the line. Just squatting down in front. Polaco, that uppercut's going to be coming. And right as I'm saying it, he threw that backhand uppercut. It's available for him.
There's another right to the body from Acevedo.
Acevedo needs to regroup. He needs to step back. Sometimes when you start getting hit and your fighter, the fighter, your opponent's got your timing, you got to step back and regroup. Use your legs, get out, change things up, change the scenery.
Oh, that's a nice left from Polaco. Sends Acevedo reeling against the ropes. 35 seconds left here.
Hey, don't push him, don't push him.
If he cannot smother himself, he's going to have room to do damage.
That head is right there on the line. Polaco teeing off now.
Could have easily also been called a knockdown, right? Because
the ropes
helped him up. Yeah. Although he was in control somewhat. So it's, oh, nice counter left now from Acevedo.
Time.
So we saw in that first round how Acevedo had success. He goes back to his corner.
Yeah, he walking back, he dancing.
But Tim, it was Polaco with this shot that set the tone in round 2.
Yeah, and just watch the feet positioning up. There it is, getting outside that lead foot of Acevedo to be able to line up that backhand. It's beautiful right there. You know, it wasn't a straight shot. It was a looping punch that he didn't see coming. See that guard, he was trying to block the straight punch right there. That's why he hit the cross guard, but it came around to surprise him. But
ended up being like a Canelo feint, where he, it kind of takes his eyes to it, and then all of a sudden that looping left comes around.
Absolutely. Well, you always have to have something first to kind of agitate your opponent, get him to look at something, get him to respond to something.
There it is.
And that's where you line it up like that.
Quick combinations, 2 punches, and Acevedo's down.
But it was off the jab.
6,
off the jab.
7, 8. Walk to me. You all right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's go.
See, that jab is like a blinding mechanism.
Oh, nice
blind your
shot.
opponent.
That's why Kei Koromo was telling Polaco, keep that jab active. And you see there's no answer from Acevedo to the jab. And there's another 1-2. The glove touches the ground, and that's another knockdown for Polaco.
Yeah, you can believe in your chin, but you got to be able to get away from them punches.
Hey, all right? Come here.
That's 2 knockdowns here in the 3rd round of this scheduled 6-rounder. Polaco looking very sharp here.
Acevedo looking like a deer in the headlights, isn't he?
Can't get away from that jab, Tim.
Not at all.
You see the left eye of Acevedo starting to swell because of that punch. And if it's not on the eye, it's on the nose.
No jab defense. Acevedo.
How do you defend the jab, Tim?
Man, look, it's a lead hand battle. You take the jab away by putting your hand on top. It's like almost like a probe. You keep it out there. It's a jousting battle. He doesn't have that. He doesn't know that.
Ooh, how about that straight left from Polaco?
You see that?
Hurts Acevedo once again. He has him so preoccupied now with that jab, Tim, and it was a clean shot with the left for Polaco.
Oh, my goodness.
Again, you see the legs of Acevedo shaky here, and he has to hold on.
Don't lean on him. Let him up. Let him up. Step back. Right.
You see a fighter like Acevedo, right? Young guy. Got some talent. It's like, do you step in and save him? Or you think he has a puncher's chance? But he's taking shots. Clearly, he can't even get away from a jab right now. So, like, if I'm in this corner, I'm saying, man, come on. We going to pack it in. Let's go home.
Regroup. You said that earlier. He's got to regroup, and he hasn't been able to regroup.
Now it's target
And there's
practice.
another left.
Look at
and
this.
another.
This fight going to ruin him.
It is. Ooh, another damaging left hand from Polaco.
I just can't believe they
And the
sitting right there
referee
just watching this.
should also be responsible
What are we
here.
doing? I mean, it's good for you as a fan watching this at home, but I mean, these are clean punches landing, and he's stumbling across the ring.
I mean, somebody take care of this kid. There's another left hand.
Can you stop the fight?
Back. Let him out. Let him out. Step back.
Look at it. Finally, here we go. The referee steps in and stops the fight because even when he separated these two, Tim, his legs were not under him. Acevedo was in horrible shape. And what a brilliant performance from Bryan Polaco. All the adjustments Acevedo was unable to make after the first round, Polaco did.
Yes, he did. And it all starts with that lead hand. The lead hand is a setup punch right there. Keeping him occupied, keeping him busy, keeping that jab in his face. And then it hides the power. Oh, this is target practice at this point. At this point right here in this fight, look at the left hand. The left hand setting up all of that just to be able to line up. And again, it's all about positioning. Look at his positioning where his foot placement is. But that's a nice, saw the jab. Acevedo reached in with that jab down to the body. Boom, he got caught with the right hook over the top. Nice little step back. And here's the follow-up combination. But just look at the legs. Look at the legs. Acevedo. Again, get hit with a clean shot right there. You see his legs. Hand touch the canvas. That's considered a knockdown. And here's the end. Right here, he knows he has his man hurt against the ropes. Yes, he's fighting back. But again, taking clean punches. But look at those legs, how he's walking away, wobbling. See, that's never a good sign for a fighter. You know, that tells you right there that there's something neurologically going wrong. So glad the referee stepped in, stopped this match at the right time, I believe.
Absolutely. Good stoppage there in the third round. An impressive technical knockout win by Bryan Polaco, trained by Kay Karoma. Did an 8-week camp with none other than Xander Zayas, and you could see the quality of work.
He's nice,
Polaco,
yeah,
absolutely.
nice.
Let's send it up to Mark Chinook for the official time of the stoppage.
Ladies and gentlemen, here inside the Blue Live Theater, referee Mike Ortega calls a stop to this bout at 2 minutes, 51 seconds of round number 3 for your winner by technical knockout, Bryan the Hunter Polaco.
He's nicknamed the Hunter because he's hunting for his dream. Fajardo's own Bryan Polaco makes it 7 wins, 5 by stoppage. And a man